The girl unbuttons her clothes and lets the doctor examine her body. However, the man beside her is staring at her unabashedly. She awkwardly asks him to turn his head, but the man acts as if he didn't hear her. She initially thought he was an intern doctor, so she didn't think much of it, but as soon as she left the hospital,
Let me take my shirt off, you fucking tree!
Jimmy was left dazed after being beaten, realizing his identity had been exposed. He had no choice but to apologize.
A non-person, while peeking at your breasts.
Annie laughed at his words. Seeing this, Jimmy seized the chance to invite her to dinner. As for the scumbag who still flirted with her, Annie snapped a photo of him. She planned to expose him online. He watched Annie leave, and Jimmy felt a sudden rush of emotions. He felt like he had found the goal of his life. So he contacted the nurse at the hospital front desk. He got the girl's information from her. It turned out that the young Annie had Parkinson's disease, which is also known as dementia, and she was already showing early symptoms. Soon Jimmy called Annie's number. Annie wasn't surprised to receive the call. Jimmy not only apologized for what happened before,
Sorry that I scared your kids, but they're really nice.
but he also invited her out again. Annie initially wanted to reject him, but Jimmy's sincere offer gave her an irrefutable reason.
What, and missed the opportunity of insulting me?
Annie reluctantly agreed. It was this meeting that led them both to unknowingly fall into it. Soon Jimmy came to the restaurant where Annie worked. Looking at this beautiful girl, Jimmy began showering her with compliments. On the surface, Annie wasn't buying into it, but her trembling left hand revealed her true feelings. Jimmy knew that Parkinson's patients get like this when nervous.
Yeah, your mind's telling you one thing and your body's telling you
Seeing his thoughts revealed, Annie stopped hiding them.
Let's go.
now.
Jimmy didn't expect her to be so direct. Soon Annie took him back to her home. The passionate and free-spirited Annie deeply captivated Jimmy. No matter where he was, as long as he received an invitation from Annie, he would eagerly comply. There was no place where love didn't exist. This inevitably made his roommate Bart furious. His inner restlessness had no place to release. He thought these days would continue indefinitely. But Jimmy's overly intimate behavior made Annie a little fearful. She had experienced several unfortunate relationships. No one would want to spend the rest of their life with a Parkinson's patient. Although Jimmy repeatedly assured her, Annie still made some ground rules. No talk of love. No talk of marriage. No talk of the future. She just wanted to enjoy the rest of her life while she still had a healthy body. Although Jimmy agreed on the surface, he couldn't control himself. He was always thinking about Annie. Whenever he had time, he would call Annie. Jimmy didn't know what was happening to him. He just felt that Annie was different from all other women. And Annie knew clearly that Jimmy had developed real feelings.